Hi everyone, it's Steph here from effieandcards.blogspot.co.uk and I'm here today to share with you another project of mine. I've made this cute little box slash bag, I don't know what you'd want to call it, and you take the ribbon off. I've used the white organza ribbon here, and obviously I've used Blooms and Bliss DSP, and this holds a little mini box of milk tray. I wanted to gift these to somebody and I just thought I like to wrap things up quite pretty when I can. So this is what I've come up with today. Oh, one second, I'll just get the ribbon back on. So it looks pretty. Oh, let's get it over this corner. There we go. Now that's on like that. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you in a different colourways, and I'm going to use the new Eastern Palace suite of products that's available from all throughout May, from the 1st to 31st of May, into exclusive bundles coming to you early before the new release of the new annual catalogue. So what we'll do, we'll pop this to one side and we'll get started. This is the DSP I've used. This is part of the Eastern Palace Designer Series paper pack. It is absolutely stunning. It's all double-sided, as you can see, and this is the one I've used. So what we need is we need two pieces exactly the same of this, and these need to measure 11 inches by 6 inches. Then on the long side you want to score it at 1 3/8 and 9 5/8 of an inch, and then turned on the short side and just score it at 5. You need to both pieces exactly the same. So let's go ahead and fold and burnish our score lines. So excited about this bundle. It's just so beautiful. The stuff that you can get in with it is just out of this world. I also have matching stamps and some medallion dies. And if you're wondering, that you're not quite sure of a couple of the colours that's featured in this paper, that's because there are some of the new in colours that's come out in the new catalogue. This greeny coloured here is called Tranquil Tide, and it is beautiful, lovely deep. And then this one here is called Fresh Fig. I just love how that looks. Right, now that we've got them folded and burnished, we're going to take our snips, and on one piece you're going to cut up the score lines, these two little corners, and just cut them away completely. The same on this side. Like that. And you pop that to one side, and then you bring in your other piece and you cut up these two score lines again. But what you do now is we just slightly notch into them to create a tab. And then again on this section here. Just like that. Oh, get me rubbish. So you'll have one piece that looks like this with the two little tabs, and then you'll have another piece that has no tabs. So what we want to do is the piece that's got no tabs, we want to apply some adhesive to one side, and then we're going to layer it just in there like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that now. Just going to use my fast fuse today for quickness. This stuff's amazing. I absolutely love it. It took me ages to actually purchase some, but now that I have, it's the best thing I could have done. So just line these up like time, make sure you're getting this straight and as even as possible. So that's what you'll have like that. And then this is flush, isn't it? And then what we want to do is you want to fold it over and put some more adhesive on this bit. Do it while it's open, so I don't get any more on places I don't actually need it. So just fold that over like that, and then this tab just comes over like that, and that is it ready. So our seams are at the back, so we're going to pop them in, put the back in, and then we want to run some fuse or some adhesive of your choice. Oh, 1 second, I went ahead and brought my fuse. 2 minutes, whatever. I'll just pause the video while I sort my fuse out. Right, I think I broke my fuse. Whoops. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to use some Tombow glue, because it's the newest one I had to hand. I'll have to sort my fuse out later. Don't know what I've done with it. It's made too much of a heavy hand probably. Just make that square and then just fold that over. Might want to keep it in place just for a couple of seconds to make sure. Just let me go and fold it in there just to make sure it's sticking. Right, so that's all done. So then what you want to do, we can take our box of milk tray. It should fit in here perfectly. There we go. Oh, excuse me a second. Oh, excuse me. Right, so now all we need to do is do the flap. So I'll just pop that to one side here. And for our flap, I've decided to use this paper here. I just think it's beautiful and it would go so lovely with this DSP. On the reverse is a sort of mosaic tile effect. Gorgeous. So your DSP needs to measure 8 1/4 by 6 inches. Then on the short side, you want to score it at 2 3/4 and 4 inches. So let's go ahead and burnish them score lines. It's a bit hard for me, even me to see, so I do apologise for you guys with it being the stripes. Hopefully once I've folded it, you'll be able to get a better idea of what I mean. Where's that score mark right there? Yeah. In effect, what is going to happen is this is just going to sit on there like that. But what we're going to do is I'm going to use my corner rounder, and I'm just going to round the corners on the larger flap that we have here. Just pop that in, make sure it's nice and straight. And then, right, there we go. So now, because I've broke my fuse, we'll have to use Tombow, and just on the back, this back panel here, flush that score line, just this back panel, just apply our Tombow. Best thing about Tombow is it gives you a little bit wiggle room as well. So bring it back in our box, and just what I like to do is I like to line up where it's going to sit at the front, and then just bring over that back flap and then just press it down like that. Slightly off centre, I think. There, that will do. It's a bit wibbly, but you know, you take your time and you'll be able to do it a lot better than what I just have. So now I want some ribbon to finish off here, and what I've got is I've got some of this beautiful vanilla satin ribbon. This last time I checked, it was still available on the retiring section on Stampin' Up. It's 1/4 inch, and it's beautiful, and I think it's going for something like £2.75. So if you love your ribbon, I'd recommend you go over it and you try and get it now for that price as well. It's just amazing. So try and tie bow, which is not the easiest thing for me to do on camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie a little knot first. Don't do it too tight because you still want to this as a band so you can just pull it off. And what I've also got here is I've got a little mini tassel. These are in the new in colours as well, and part of the Eastern Palace suite, and this is in Tranquil Tide. And I just think it would look, actually I'll take that knot off first. Might be better to put it on before I tie the knot. My apologies people, I'm just not doing very well. So I'll just thread that through here. Is that going to work? Actually, I'll stick it on after. Oh, ribbon all over it. It's a tiny knot. All fingers and thumbs. Just make sure that will still slide on and off. Yep, it will. Just cut a bit of this off like that. And here's my attempt to go on a tie bow. This could be a disaster. I'm one of these people who need help when tying bows, because my bows just do what they want to do sometimes. Fortunately, I think that's going to be the best I'm going to be able to get. I don't know why it's just not sitting very nicely. Just trim the tails like that. Just position it on your box where you would like it. I think I'd like mine further over here. I think where I'm gonna actually will this go over and sit through the middle of the bow. It's a bit of a weird concept, I know, but I'm not very good at doing this sort of thing. I just think it would look so pretty if I can actually get it on. Right, no, that's not working. I'll figure it out afterwards and see how I can get it on. If my fuse was working, I would have just stuck it on. Actually, I'll try glue dot. When in doubt, if you try glue dot, that might work. These are amazing little things. And what I want to do is I just want to pour it off. I've got glue dot stuck to me. Just want to see if I can pop it on top of the ribbon. I'll actually scrap the idea, I don't like that. This is what we've finished with. I do think it's quite pretty. I love the colours. So I hope you like what you've seen today. These are the two ones that I've just made. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.